watching Waterbury High School basketball replay presented by Waterbury High School Sports on channel 16 and 96.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. Here are the starting lineups really quick before we get to the tip-off. Number 00, Lex Perez. Number 22, Asim King. Number 20, Daniel Jones. Number 2, Jaron Chapman. And number 23, Tyshan Rogers for Crosby. And
Number 20, Daniel Jones. Number 2, Jaron Chapman. And number 23, Tyshan Rogers. Crosby, Number 30.
Then for Sacred Heart, we have number 30, Isaiah Rasco. Number 12, Charles Fisher. Number 2, Mustafa Heron. Number 1, Malik Petaway. And number 24, Tyrone Flowers.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
My name is Michael Valenti, and tonight you are watching the December 23rd game between Crosby basketball and Sacred Heart High School basketball. We get set for the tip-off here. My name is Michael Valenti. Again, thank you for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. To your right, wearing the white and gold, that's Sacred Heart, and to your left, wearing the blue and white, that is Crosby. Here's the tip-off, and it is won by Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart driving. Layup is no good. Ball's tipped up again, and picked up by the Crosby defender, which is number 2, Jaron Chapman. He passes it. And then another pass to the right. Putting up a 3 from the top of the key is no good, and rebounded by Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart driving the lane, layup no good, and rebounded by Crosby. Cross-court pass to number 23, Rogers. Rogers puts it up, and it's good for 1. Tyshan Rogers starting things off for Crosby, giving them the early 2-0 lead. Rogers' free throw is no good. and rebounded by Sacred Heart. Cross court. Ball is tipped and intercepted by Crosby. Pass over to number 22, Asim King. King puts up a three. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. And slowing things down. That's number 2, Mustafa Heron with the ball. Heron kicks it out. Fakes a shot. Another bounce pass underneath. Shot is no good. And we have a foul underneath. It looks like it's going to be on Crosby. Going to the line, shooting 2. That's Malik Petaway that will go to the line. Petaway's first shot is good. So if he hits the second one, we'll be tied up at 2. Early on in the first quarter, it's Crosby basketball versus Sacred Heart in this Waterbury High School sports basketball replay game. This game was played on December 23rd. Second free throw is good. So we're tied up at 2. And the inbound pass goes to King. The shot put up, no good. Diving bodies all over the place. Ball still loose. And eventually picked up and kicked out to King. King for 3, no good. The tip in, no good. Ball loose, picked up again by Crosby. The tip in is good. Nice resilient offense there for Crosby. Able to get some points on the board there. Bounce pass to the left side. Drive in the lane. Layup is well, the lay-in will not count. It looks like it was a foul on the floor before the shot was made. So Crosby will inbound this one. The inbound pass, tipped and intercepted. The layup, good. Number 20, Daniel Jones with the steal and the points there. Full court press by Crosby. Going across the court is number 2, Mustafa Heron with the points there. And it's 6-4. Crosby leads. Rogers, bounce pass to the right side. In the corner. Driving underneath. And a whistle blown. Crosby underneath. Pass taking it around. Driving the lane. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. Cross court pass. No look pass underneath. And a hard foul. Looks like he'll go to the line shooting 2. Now it looks like no shots will be made. It will just be an inbound pass. Guess the foul was before the shot. So there's the inbound pass. Ball loose and picked off by Crosby. Here's the layup, and it's good. So the second time tonight, Crosby defense forcing a turnover and an easy fast break layup for 2 points. The drive in, no good. And a whistle blown. Another foul on Crosby. That's Isaiah Roscoe going to the line. He hits his first. The second is good. So things really slowing down now. It's a back and forth game between these two high schools. Pass intercepted. Fast break for Sacred Heart. The layup is good. And he'll go to the line to finish a three-point play. Another Crosby foul. Getting the steal and the points there is Malik Petaway. He'll go to the line trying to complete the three-point play. There's the shot, and good. So now Rogers drives the lane, takes up a shot. No good, rebounded by Sacred Heart. And they're going to quickly push this one across the court. So if the ball goes out of bounds, it will be Crosby's ball. And the inbound pass goes in. Bringing it up now is King. He passes to his left. Pass on top of the key. The number 21 and takes a whistle blown there. And Sacred Heart will get the ball back. That's Heron. Ball stolen by Crosby, and we got a fast break. Shot put up. Trying to get the shot up, but then looks like a foul was made before that happened. So Crosby getting the ball back underneath. There's a pass to Perez. He gets the lay-in for two. Lex Perez with that one. And another steal by Crosby. Cross-court pass is good. The layup is good. And a timeout called by Sacred Heart. So while we have the timeout here, just wanted to thank you again for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti, and you're watching the December 23rd game between Crosby High School and Sacred Heart High School. It's been a pretty close game so far, but Crosby's defense being really tight when they need to most. Have a couple of fast breaks leading up to some points. They do have some foul trouble, though. That's the only thing you got to worry about with this team. Early on in the first quarter, they have committed their fouls. So after the timeout, Sacred Heart comes back in, and there's the inbound pass. Almost overthrown there, but regained. Pushing it up. Pass, cross court to the left side. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded underneath. Put up, and good for two. So now, number 23, Tyshawn Rogers will slow things down. Pass over to his left. Now pass to the right side, bringing it around to the three-point line. Rogers puts up a three. Ball no good, hits the back of the rim. Rebound underneath. And I believe that one went out of bounds. It looks like it was off the foot of a Sacred Heart defender, so Crosby will keep possession. Pass in the corner, shot up for three, no good. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. He's getting double teamed and finds someone to pass to. despite being double teamed there very well, might I add. Pass goes in the corner, drives the baseline. Layup is no good, and we have a whistle blown. And a foul again on Crosby. So Heron will go to the line, shooting 2. The first is good. The second free throw is also good. So as we get closer to the end of the first quarter here, Crosby trying to get some last-minute points. Getting around the three-point line, finding a lane to drive to. Rogers calling his play. Goes to his left. He's going to put up an NBA-size 3, and it's good! Nice shot there by Tyshawn Rogers. So now Sacred Heart driving. They get to the baseline, puts up a jumper. Shot no good. Tip. And rebounded by Sacred Heart. Lofted back to the half-court line. Getting double teamed. Ball's loose. I think there was a foul there. They called the foul before the ball went out of bounds. And Sacred Heart will inbound this one. The inbound pass goes back to the man who inbounded it. Underneath, and it's good for 2. Nice job quickly getting underneath there and getting the quick 2. As the ball gets pushed back, the ball does not go in, but it looks like Rogers will go to the line shooting 2. On the Sacred Heart foul. Sacred Heart not too much into foul trouble right now, but Crosby, they're more into foul trouble here early on in the first half. We're late in the first quarter as the first free throw is missed. The second free throw is good. So the inbound pass is nearly intercepted, but Heron has possession, and he will go to his right now. Handoff as he retreats back to the half-court line, trying to get a play set up. Lofts it, trying to do the give and go, but can't get there. Crosby well defending that one. As a shot is put up and good. Nice fadeaway jumper there right in front of the three-point line, so it's good for 2. Pass to the left, drives the baseline with a whistle blown. Crosby maintains possession, trying to find someone. Gets it underneath and good for 2. Not much room there for that pass, but they find the room and they get the shot in for 2. Sacred Heart now bringing the ball up across the half-court line. Nice behind the back dribble. Layup, no good. Rebounded underneath. The tip-in is good. So back and forth now we go. Crosby now with the ball. Pulls up at the foul line, off the glass, and good for 2. Sacred Heart now. They're going to slow things down a little bit. A moderate pace. Goes to the left, stops at the top of the key. Pass over to his right. The shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Crosby, and they're going to push this one fast. The layup off the glass. Tip, no good. Rebounded by Crosby. They kick it out. Trying to reset a play. Pulled up at the top of the key. And it looks like the whistle was blown before the shot. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So the score after one, Crosby leads 20-19. You are watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti, and this is the December 23rd game between Crosby High School and Sacred Heart High School. And some little in-between quarter entertainment. This is the Sacred Heart cheerleading squad here. And my name is Michael Valenti. Both teams very solid defensively, very solid offensively. Only thing I have to say right now, Crosby in a little bit of foul trouble. They are forcing turnovers for Sacred Heart, so Sacred Heart, if they want to win this game, need to take a little bit better care of the ball. Shooting's been around the same for both teams. So both teams have approached the court as we get set here for the start of the second quarter. It is Crosby High School versus Sacred Heart High School in this Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay broadcast on Channel 16 and 96. Again, this game originally played on December 23rd. Sacred Heart will start from the half-court line, going to your left. And now they drive to the right side. Bounce pass top of the key. Then again, another pass to the right side. Retreating. Trying to get to the lane. Can't do so. Nice defense there by Crosby. Bounce pass to the left side. Stops. Spin move. Drives. Layup. Good. Oh, no. They're going to call that one back. It is a travel on Sacred Heart. Another turnover for Sacred Heart. Nice spin move there, but a couple too many steps there. So now Crosby driving. And a whistle blown. Stoppage of play. Crosby trying to inbound this. They're going to have trouble. They can't do so, so the 5-second violation, and Sacred Heart gets the ball. So no harm, no foul after the travel. Heron will bring it up for Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart in the white jerseys, Crosby in the blue. Heron double team right now. Ball's loose. Picked up by Heron as he dives for it. Gets to pass it out. Kicked back out to Heron for three. No good. Rebounded by Crosby. And pushing this one up quickly is Chapman. Saved there by the Sacred Heart defender. Cross-court pass is intercepted. And we're going back again. The shot put up and good for two. So yes, basketball sometimes gets fast-paced, and that's where you see it right there. Some good fast-paced basketball. So now Mustafa Heron. Pass over. Trying to find something as Fisher has the ball, and we have a whistle blown. Looks like an on-the-floor foul again on Crosby. And with that, it looks like Sacred Heart will go to the line as they are now in the bonus. Charles Fisher will go to the line for Sacred Heart. It's a 1-and-1. And the first one is no good. Rebounded by Heron and whistle blown. I believe they're going to call it against Sacred Heart. So Crosby will get the ball now. And the inbound pass goes to Rogers. Rogers pass to the left side. Swings around to the top of the key. Spin move. Hand it back off to Rogers. NBA size three. Rims out. No good. Rebounded by Crosby underneath. The shot put up by Perez is no good. And rebounded by Heron. Pushing it up. Off the glass and good for two. So that's Chapman now passing it over to Rogers. Rogers pass, another pass to Chapman. The ball intercepted, and now Sacred Heart has a chance to get the points. Put up for three, no good. Rebounded by Crosby. Pushing it up the lane. Ball is on the ground. Diving players all over the place. Play continues. Rogers has the ball. He drives. Off the glass. No good. And the three is good. A big three-pointer there by Crosby. So now Sacred Heart needs to retaliate. Fisher. Ball's intercepted and picked up by number 15. Off the glass and good. That's number 2, Jaron Chapman with that one. And the assist by Zarvon Love. Fisher. Pass underneath. And trying to find something. Shot put up, no good. Tip in, no good. And it's going back to Crosby with a whistle blown. It is a foul on Sacred Heart. Zarvon Love, I believe, was the culprit on that one. Rogers. Lay-in is good. Excuse me, that wasn't Rogers. That was number, I believe that was 22, Asim King. So the bounce pass underneath. Goes out of bounds, and we're going the other way again. So some key turnovers here for Sacred Heart, and that's really been the deciding factor with Crosby having the lead here. Shot put up, no good, and rebounded by Sacred Heart underneath. Number 30, Rasco. Pass goes out of bounds. And last touch by a Crosby defender, so Sacred Heart will regain possession. So Heron trying to get something going here for Sacred Heart. Pass over to Petaway. Trying to shake off his defender. He can't do it, so he has to kick it out. They're going backwards right now, trying to find a way to get closer to the basket. Heron now with the ball. He drives. Shot put up. I believe a foul was called. I'm not sure if it was before or after the shot. Regardless, it does mean that Heron will go to the line. The only difference is if it's a non-shooting foul, it's a 1-and-1. If it's a shooting foul, it's for 2. The first shot is good. And judging by the movement of everybody, it looked like it was a 1-and-1. So it was before the shot. Regardless, Heron's first free throw being good, he gets to shoot a second free throw. Heron hits it. So full court press now for Sacred Heart. As King will bring it up for Crosby. King loses the dribble, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. It was very close. I couldn't tell. It looks like Sacred Heart will get the ball. And Flowers will inbound this one. The inbound pass. Crossing the half-court line. Pass to the far side. Goes around the three-point line. Passing it around in the corner. The shot, no good. Rebounded by Heron, and the slam dunk. Nice slam dunk there. Good 2 points. Taking advantage of the turnover. Rogers passes over to the top of the key. That's King. Bounce pass. And another pass. Shot put up for 2. No good. Hits the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. The pass to number 20. That's Daniel Jones. Jones. Pass. Another pass in the corner. Diving players. And another whistle blown. It will stay Crosby's ball. Have some confusion going on here before the ball was inbounded. I think everything has settled down now, so we will resume play. The shot put up, no good. And we have a whistle blown underneath. That was going to be a big... Well, it looks like Sacred Heart will get the ball regardless, but it looked like it was going to be a big, fast break there for Sacred Heart. But it was an offensive foul on Crosby. And now Sacred Heart goes to the line shooting 2. That's Petaway. Malik Petaway going to be taking the free throw. The first free throw is good. I really like Petaway's approach to the foul line. I mean, it's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's very basic, really. Just what you're taught as a kid. Good form. Take patience. Bend the knees. Throw it up there, and the second one is good. Fundamental free throwing. As now Crosby pushing it up. Gets stopped at the foul line, kicks it out, trying to find something underneath, and the pass is intercepted. So Sacred Heart now with the ball. And slowing things down. Can't really find anything underneath. He's just looking around. That's Fisher. Fisher lofts it up to his left. That's Heron. Heron trying to drive. Ball's loose. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crosby. So Sacred Heart will retain possession. As the inbound pass goes in. Trying to drive the baseline. Puts up a jumper. No good. And a whistle blown. Goes out of bounds. Crosby will get the ball. Crosby puts up a shot. No good. Gets the own rebound. The shot put up. And there's Petaway. Petaway. Spin move. Pass over to his right. Rasco, and there's a whistle blown again. Another Crosby foul. So the foul trouble continues in the first half for the Crosby Bulldogs. Rasco will go. Rasco will go to the line. The first free throw is good. With that foul, that they are now in the double bonus, so any foul for the remainder of the half, Sacred Heart will go to the line shooting 2. There's not much time left there in the second quarter anyway, but still. The second free throw is good. So we have some substitutions being made there. Tyrus Sands comes in for Crosby, number 14. And number 10, Trayvon Douglas comes in. So the layup is up and good. Bounce pass. A little off target there, and it looks like Crosby's going to get the ball back. Or was it was touched by a Crosby defender, so Sacred Heart will keep the ball. I thought that was off a Sacred Heart player first, but no, they're going to give possession to Sacred Heart. And a whistle blown. Looks like there was a foul called away from the action. So more free throws here for Sacred Heart. You are watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96 as the referees are trying to talk about exactly what just happened. Make sure we got the call right. My name is Michael Valenti, and this is the replay of the December 23rd game between Crosby High School and Sacred Heart High School. Mustafa Heron will go to the line shooting 2 as Sacred Heart is now in the double bonus. The first shot is good, nothing but net. The second is also good, so another pair of free throws good for Sacred Heart as they stay close in this one. Lofted up, tip no good. The put up is good. So Crosby retaliating with a couple of points of their own. Heron puts up a shot for 3, it's good! What a shot by Mustafa Heron. A nice way to end the first half. Wow, what a shot. We're going to halftime, folks. It's been a good one so far. Crosby basketball, 33. Sacred Heart, 34. You are watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. It's halftime. All right, we are just set for the second half. Crosby trailing by 1. They start the second half with the ball. As King will pass it to Rogers. Back to King. Or excuse me, that's number 2, Jaron Chapman. Chapman trying to get the pass underneath. Ball's loose. Still loose. 2 players on it. It looks like Crosby will end up with the ball. Driving the baseline is Chapman. The shot was not put up. We have a foul called underneath. They're going to say it was in the approach of the shot. So Chapman will go to the line, shooting 2 to start off the second half. 34-33 is the score here. Crosby misses. That's actually Jaron Chapman for Crosby missing the first free throw. So they can't take the lead with their 2 free throws, but if he makes the second, we'll have a tie game at 34. The second free throw is good. Took a couple bounces, but finally goes in, and we have a tie game at 34 early on in the third quarter. So a man-to-man full court press being applied by number 00, Lex Perez. The pass to the right side. Rasco passing in the corner. Shots lofted up. And the tip-in is good. So Sacred Heart takes the lead back 36-34. Asim King now with the ball. Passing over to his right. On top of the key, that's Rogers. Back to King in the corner now. Kicked out. Kicked back to the corner for 3. It's good. And Crosby takes a 1-point lead, 37-36. Crosby applying full court press now. Inbound pass goes out of bounds, I believe. And now Crosby with the ball. So as I mentioned in the first half, what really killed Sacred Heart was turnovers, and they continue with the turnovers now. As Rogers now with the ball, passes to his left. King misses the three-pointer and picked up by Sacred Heart. That's Heron underneath. Heron takes it, and he's fouled underneath. So Mustafa Heron will go to the line, shooting 2. Already has been to the charity stride a couple of times today. The first free throw is good. So a substitution being made for Crosby. Zarvon Love comes in. Wearing number 15 and the white headband. Heron's second is no good. And rebounded by Crosby. Looks like King's going to bring this one up. Passes over to Love and then back to number 2. That's Chapman. To Rogers for 3. It's good. A big three-pointer there. And they hit 40 for the first time. Or the first team to hit 40. Pass thrown up. No good. And rebounded by Crosby. There's the drive. Lofted up. Good. And 1. And we have a timeout called. So we are a little bit into the third quarter here. It's Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. My name is Michael Valenti, and it has been a back-and-forth battle between these two teams. It's Crosby basketball and Sacred Heart basketball. This game originally played on December 23rd, 2013. So Sacred Heart really here in the third quarter, they have to take care of the ball. They've had a lot of turnovers here. Crosby's doing great defensively, so it's not all on Sacred Heart, but Sacred Heart has to take care of the ball if they want to win this game. Crosby in the first half, heavy foul trouble, and they've already had committed a foul early on in this third quarter. So it will be Jaron Chapman going to the line, shooting 2. Trying to extend the lead that they already have. The first free throw is no good, so it will be picked up. The tip-in is no good. So here now is number 12, Fisher. Bring it to the corner. He kicks it out. There's the drive. Kicked out again. Ball's loose. Underneath. No one. And he misses the shot. He gets his own tip-in, though. Wide open for the shot. He missed it on the first try. But regardless, they get the 2 points. King now with the ball for Crosby. Puts up an NBA size 3. And it goes out of bounds. An air ball. So Fisher drives underneath. The shot is good. A packed house here at Sacred Heart High School. And they are really getting into it now. Rogers puts up a 3. No good. And the rebound mishandled. Goes out of bounds. Crosby will get the ball. Or excuse me, Sacred Heart will get the ball. Sacred Heart will get the ball after Crosby mishandled the rebound. So there's Heron. Spin move. He's double teamed. Ball's loose. Picked up by Crosby. Fast break. Layup good for 2. That is Tyshawn Rogers. Sneaking in there with the steal. Getting in the layup for 2. And extending this lead for Crosby. Fisher now with the ball. Fisher bounce pass underneath. And a whistle blown. Must have dribbled or his foot went out of bounds. It's a turnover again for Sacred Heart. Asim King will bring it down for Crosby. Going to his left, spin move. Fisher falls down. We have a foul. And I believe Fisher's going to be charged with the foul. That's just one of those basketball rules I never understood. It's the charge foul or the blocking foul. If he plants his feet, it's an offensive foul. If he moves his feet, it's a defensive foul. I would think it would be backwards, but regardless, the call is the call. Rogers passes over to the left. The shot put up, and good. So now Heron trying to bring things up for Sacred Heart. Calling a play. Pass to his right. The drive, the lay-in, no good. And picked up by, I believe that's King underneath there. Yes, it is. It's Asim King. Crossing the half-court line, passes to his right. NBA size 3, no good. Rebounded by Mustafa Heron. Heron now for Sacred Heart. Pushing it up. Ball's underneath. Rebound, no good. Tip in, good. And we have a whistle blown. I'm not sure if that was before or after the second shot. I think the whistle was blown before the shot went in. So it'll be 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. That is Charles Fisher. The second free throw is good. King will bring it down for Crosby, passing to his right side. That's Rogers, passing it over to his left to King. There's the drive, the shot blocked. And a whistle blown again. Another foul. So a good attempt on the block there, but a little contact being made and a foul drawn. So going to the line, shooting 2. The first free throw is good. Lex Perez on the line there for Crosby. Perez, second free throw is good. So Heron trying to push it up, throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Crosby. And pushing it up there is King. Passing it to Rogers. Lofts it up. Rims out. No good. Whistle blown. It's going to be another foul on Sacred Heart. So going to the line, shooting 2. This time is Tyshawn Rogers. The first free throw is no good. Trying to find something. He has to kick it out to Heron. Heron trying to drive. He has to spin. Almost loses the ball there, but regains possession. Driving the baseline. We have a whistle blown. It's a turnover, so another Sacred Heart turnover there. Rogers will bring it up for Crosby. Passing to his right. There's King lofting it up. No good. And rebounded by the Sacred Heart defender. The ball's still loose. Loose again. And we have another whistle blown. It looks like Crosby's going to get the ball. Nice effort there by number 22, Asim King. And a timeout is called by Crosby. It's the third quarter here in this game. Waterbury High School Sports basketball replay. The December 23rd game between Crosby and Sacred Heart. It has been a very close battle. Both teams have been strong offensively and defensively. Both teams with a minor flaw that could affect them later on in this game. For Crosby, foul trouble was the problem in the first half as they forced Sacred Heart into the double bonus. Sacred Heart having some key turnovers affect the outcome of this game right now. Crosby has the ball. So the inbound pass underneath, lofted up, and good for 2. So a full court press now for Crosby. Bringing it up to the three-point line. Bounce pass in the corner. Drive in the lane. Layup is good for 2. Rogers will inbound and bring it up as he gets the ball back. Rogers for Crosby, bringing it up to the three-point line. Pass to the right side. The shot up, no good. Gets the rebound, put up, no good. Sacred Heart gets the ball back. Ball loose, though. A Crosby player dives on it. Looks like that was Jaron Chapman that dove on it. But Sacred Heart will get the ball back as Tyron Flowers will inbound. He'll inbound it to Mustafa Heron. Heron crossing the half-court line. And the pass to the left side. Ball's loose and picked up by Rogers. Rogers on the fast break. Layup is good. And now Sacred Heart will try to retaliate after another turnover, leading to points for Crosby. Pass underneath from Fisher. The shot is good. So here's the pass to Rogers. Over to, it looks like King. King loses the ball and then picked up again, but a whistle blown. They're going to call it off the foot, a kick ball, so it's a dead ball. Crosby will keep the ball after it was off the foot of a Sacred Heart defender. King goes to his right. Still going to his right. Hands it off to Rogers. Rogers calls a play, trying to kill some clock here in the third quarter. Rogers puts up a three. No good. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. That was Rasco, I believe. And that's going to end the third quarter. With the score, Sacred Heart 48, Crosby 55. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. It has been a great game here between Crosby and Sacred Heart. This game originally played on December 23rd. At the half, Sacred Heart had a 1-point lead. But then Crosby taking advantage once again of their turnovers. And they have the lead right now, 55-48, with 8 minutes to go in this game. It has been a great one, folks. Regardless of who wins this one. I mean, Crosby's coming in here as a defending NVL champion. And Sacred Heart is really giving them a test. They've had the lead a couple of times. They went into halftime with the lead. So you gotta say that's at least a positive note if Sacred Heart were to lose today. But Crosby, as the NVL champions, the reigning champions, and going into this game undefeated, have really put themselves in a place where they might lose this game. And we get set here for the fourth quarter. Sacred Heart has the ball, and I believe that's Heron with the ball as he passes on top of the key. Puts up a three. The shot is no good. Rebounded by King. There's the layup, no good. And Heron gets the rebound. He's going to push this one up. The shot underneath. The tip-in is good. The tip-in would have been good, but they called the foul before the tip-in went in, so the points do not count. Or excuse me, the points did count. So it was a good basket. And a three-point play has been completed. So with that, that's a three-point play, and it's 55-51. The shot, no good. Ball's loose, still loose. We have a jump ball. We'll see where the possession arrow goes to. Or they just might. Jump ball, possession arrow went to Crosby, so they will keep possession. The pass to Lex Perez. Perez brings it around to King. Ball almost stolen there by Petaway. Brings it around to Chapman, to King. Around to Love, and then to Rogers. Rogers trying to find something. He can't. So he passes it out. Drives underneath. The layup is good. So Fisher bringing it up for Sacred Heart. 57-51 the score. Crosby has the lead. For three, no good. And the dunk, his second of the game, Mustafa Heron. But the excitement quickly stopped as defense doesn't get back quick enough. And a nice transition offense there for Crosby. We have a whistle blown and a foul on Crosby. Inbound pass. Bringing it underneath. Trying to do the give and go, but the shot was up before the give and go could be done. And rebounded by Crosby. Shot put up off the glass and good for two. This has been a good crosstown rival game. 59-51. Crosby with the lead. Heron driving. Kicks it out in the corner. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded, put up, no good. Put up again, and it's good. Third time's a charm for Sacred Heart. 59-53 in the fourth quarter. Rogers passes to his right. On top of the key, bring it back to Rogers. Over to number 25, and then a pass. Shot put up, no good. Fell short, rebounded by Sacred Heart. Heron again will bring it up. The shot put up for three. It's good. And it's now a 5-point game. Whistle blown. Is it going to be a defensive or offensive foul? They're going to call it a defensive foul for blocking. So Crosby getting some free throws here. And on the line shooting two is Asim King. The first is good. Or excuse me, that was Tyshawn Rogers, number 23, with the first free throw being good and a substitution made by Crosby. Here's the second. It rims out, no good. Rebounded by Heron. Heron. Bounce pass. In the corner. Takes a shot. That's Fisher. Bounce pass underneath, and it's good for two. So Sacred Heart keeping pace now. Rogers pushing this one up quick. The shot put up. No good. And another whistle blown. Another foul on... Oh, excuse me. That's an offensive foul on Crosby. It is an offensive foul on Crosby. Sacred Heart gets the ball back with no harm done to them. So another chance to shrink this lead that Crosby has here in the fourth quarter. And we got a timeout called. 4:07 left to go in this game. 62-60. Crosby leading this one only by two. Sacred Heart will get the ball back after the timeout after an offensive foul by Crosby. It's been a good one, folks. And you're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. Crosby High School, Sacred Heart High School, crosstown rivals. Both have played a tremendous game. This one's a classic. So Crosby comes back on the court, as does Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart will get the ball back, and the inbound goes to Mustafa Heron. Down only 2. Heron in the corner. Underneath. Shot put up off the glass, and we have a tie game at 62. King slowing it down now. We're past the halfway mark in the fourth quarter. King. Shot put up. No good. Tip, no good. Rebounded by Crosby. Chapman, uncontested, gets the layup and draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Tyshawn Rogers re-enters the game. Jaron Chapman trying to give Crosby a 3-point lead here. 64-62 in the fourth quarter. The shot is no good after a couple bounces and rebounded by Heron, and he's going to bring it up. A slow approach here for Sacred Heart. Cross-court pass, mishandled but picked up. Lofted over to Flowers underneath. The layup is good. Nice pass there by Tyron Flowers, finding Rasco underneath. So King. Bounce pass underneath. Kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers around to Chapman. Back to King. King puts up a 3. It's good. A big three-pointer there. Gives Crosby the lead again. 3-point game now. Heron. Passes to his left. Sacred Heart down 3. But fakes the shot, drives. And we have a call against Sacred Heart, and the fans are not happy about it. So a turnover for Sacred Heart, and Crosby now can tack on to their lead as Asim King has the ball. A 3 put up, and it's good. Lex Perez with a big 3 there. They're on with Crosby now up 6. Fakes a shot, drive, lofted up, no good. Tip in, no good. Another tip in is good. Crosby quickly pushing that one up, and they answer back with a nice tip in. So now the fast breaks are coming as every second counts. Ball stolen by Chapman. And there's a dunk. Off the glass alley-oop. Jaron Chapman with a nice play there. Timeout called by Sacred Heart. That gets a crowd going. Nothing gets a crowd going more than a slam dunk late in the game, and especially a game like this one. A minute 31 to go, 72-66. Sacred Heart committing 7 fouls in this second half, so they don't have any fouls left to give. Crosby has 5 fouls. So the next foul that Sacred Heart gives up will bring Crosby to the line shooting at least 1-1. This has been a fun one. 1:31 to go. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. My name is Michael Valenti. This is the December 23rd game between Crosby and Sacred Heart. And it has been a fun one, folks. Heron, Rasco, Fisher, Petaway, and Flowers in for Sacred Heart. King, Chapman are in for Crosby, as is Rogers, Jones, and Perez. So there's Fisher now bringing it up. Pass in the corner. Kicked it back out to Petaway. Petaway drives. Layup wildly, and it's good for 2. 72-68. So there's the foul. And with that, that's the last foul. Or no, they are going to go to the line. So that's the 18th foul for Sacred Heart. That means 1-1 now for Crosby from here on out. It'll be Asim King going to the free throw line. King's first is no good, and it rebounded by Heron. So the foul is successful. And now that's Fisher with the ball. They need to get some points on the board now. Kicking it to the left side. Scrambling, trying to find something underneath. They do. Ball is no good. The tip in, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. And another foul called. (72-68), 44 seconds to go. Rogers going to the line, shooting 1-1. The 19th foul for Sacred Heart. Next one means that Crosby will go to the line, shooting 2 regardless. The shot is good. So Rogers will get a second free throw. 73-68 with 44 seconds to go. The second shot is no good. Rims out. And the tip-in is good. Timeout called by Sacred Heart. That's 74-68 now. With a little bit over 40 seconds to go in this game. It'll be very, very tough for Sacred Heart to come back here, but I've seen stranger things in basketball. But the best you could do right now, you got to get the points quick, you got to foul, and you got to hope that Crosby doesn't make the free throw. .40 seconds to go here. Crosby leading this one 74-68. Sacred Heart with the ball. It's a 3-possession game right now. Even with a 3-pointer, that makes it a 2-possession game. The inbound pass is a wild one. And it's going to go to Crosby. Sacred Heart's looking for a foul there, but they're not going to get it. The inbound pass, the layup is good. So that's 76-68 now. And they'll go back to the line after another foul. The basket does count.
It's 4 on Mustafa, Jay.
The free throw is no good. And rebounded by Crosby before another foul is committed. Lex Perez goes to the line shooting 2. And the first one is good. And a timeout called by Sacred Heart here. Time winding down in this game. Less than 30 seconds to go. 75-68 in favor of Crosby. Sacred Heart had the lead at halftime by 1. It was a 35-34 lead. And Crosby just having the upper hand here in the second half. It has been a very, very good game right now. 76-68 to go in this one. The inbound pass goes to Heron. He's trying to push things up. Shot put up, no good. And it looks like Heron was fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line shooting 3. One thing you don't want to do in the last minute of a game when you have a lead is commit a foul where someone gets to the line shooting 3. Heron, a very good free throw shooter. Tonight, I don't think he's missed tonight. He's going to get a chance to tack on 3 more points and make this a 5-point game. 76-68 in the final minute of this game. Heron's first is good. Heron's second is good. So he makes the first 2, brings this to a 6-point game. So with 2 3-pointers, it is still a 2-possession game. The third free throw is good. So it's a 5-point game here. Inbound pass goes to King. And now it's just avoid getting fouled to kill the clock, which Crosby does not. They do get fouled. King will go to the line shooting 2. (76-71). Crosby with the lead, trying to tack on some final points in this one. King's first is no good. Bounced off the rim a couple of times and did not bounce in. So King will go and shoot his second. And that's good. So that'll make it 77-71. 6-point game. Fisher, layup is no good. The putback is good. And a timeout called. 76-73. Excuse me, 77-73. Still a 2-possession game. Crosby coming into this season, the reigning Naugatuck Valley League champions. Starting this season undefeated. Sacred Heart trying to pull an upset here. It would be a wild one at Sacred Heart High School if they can somehow come back and win this one. Crosby with the ball, though. Just going to have to pass around and kill this clock out. The inbound pass goes out of bounds, I believe, off the foot of... Or no, it was... the inbound pass stayed inbounds, but it was a foul on Sacred Heart. So now Crosby will send Lex Perez to the line shooting 2. The first free throw is good. So now 78-71. The second free throw is good, so that's 79 now for Crosby. Inbound pass goes to Fisher. The shot, no good. Putback is no good. Ball's loose underneath. And a whistle blown. I think it's a jump ball. Looked like both... No, they're going to call it a foul. No jump ball. It is a foul. And a timeout called. Another timeout called here. I believe this time it was against Sacred Heart called the timeout. So the inbound for Sacred Heart now comes in, puts up a 3, and it's good. And that's going to end it, folks. Sacred Heart just did not have enough, and it's a final, 79-76. This has been a fun one. Thank you for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. Final score, 79-76. Crosby wins this one and stays undefeated. My name is Michael Valenti. So long.
presentation of Natatuck Productions and Waterbury High School